Well, hello. Okay, so I just want to tell a story, kind of. Yeah. It's mostly because I don't really have anyone else to tell it to. So, guess I'm just going to post it for the world to see. But I'm in my car at this park and I was going to go sit at a bench or whatever, but there's lots of people here. There's like a bunch of kids playing, and so I'm just in my car. But it's about my best friend. Well, she was my best friend, but we're not really friends anymore. Like, I wish we were, but we're not. She moved away, I guess, but it's not just about that. So we started being friends when I was in 8th grade and she was in 6th grade. And she was my best friend, and we would do everything together. And, like, the first time we hung out, it was so fun. Like, we met each other halfway to my house, and then we came back to my house and I painted her nails, and we just laughed for like 20 minutes about this. I was writing an E on one of her nails, and it looked funny, and I said it looked like a curly noodle, and we were just laughing forever. And then after that we went and sat on my porch and ate Hot Pockets, and we would hang out like every other day, and then after a while we just hung out every day, and it was just great. Like, we would tell each other everything, and we would do everything together. And then one day we got in a fight and stuff, and then I thought she was moving to Minnesota with her dad. And I cried and I cried and I cried because I didn't even get to say goodbye. Like, she just left, but she ended up coming back, and I was so happy. Because I thought, like, she was going to be gone forever, and I didn't even get to say goodbye, you know? And she came back, and she lived here for a few more months, and then she really did move, and that was really, really hard on both of us, I think, because when she first got there, like, she didn't really have a lot of friends, and she was, like, one of my only friends because we would do everything together, and it was really, really hard on both of us. And we would call each other on the phone, and we would just cry and cry to each other about how much we miss each other and everything. And then one day, we would take pictures like every day when we were together, and then one day she posted pictures of her with this other girl, and it was so hard because it was like, that was our thing, and then she's gone, and what am I gonna do, you know? And like, we would talk all the time, and then she met this girl, and they became really good friends. They were best friends, and she was beautiful, her friend. She was really beautiful, like, but when she would come back to visit and we would hang out, like, it wasn't the same anymore. And when we would take pictures, it was like our smiles were fake. They were fake because we weren't happy without each other. But after a while she moved back, and like, it just wasn't the same anymore because she had experienced things that I hadn't, and without me, that, like, things that we would never even imagine doing, like with, like, drugs and everything. And then when she came back, I started doing it too because that's what she wanted to do. And after that, after a while, she didn't want to do it anymore. And like, at the beginning, I was kind of doubtful about our friendship because it was all she wanted to do, but then it was all I wanted to do. And after that, like, it was really hard on her because it was like, I liked to smoke more than I liked to be with her. And it was a really bad time in my life, and I was just really messed up. And so we stopped being friends. And then, like, we would be friends on and off, but it just wasn't the same. Like, because I calmed down about it, and so did she, but it wasn't like it was before. And then this new girl, she came to our school, and she was in her grade, and we would hang out with her and stuff. But then after a while, like, this girl was really messed up. Like, she wanted to have sex all the time. She wanted to smoke all the time. She wanted to drink. She was just really, really bad. But we wanted to be friends with her, and because she was the new girl, you know. But she, after a while, she started lying about me to her and lying to her about me, and she would say these things like to make us stop being friends. and it was just really bad, and so we stopped being friends. And then she was friends with me, but she would talk shit about her and say how they weren't friends. She would talk to her and talk shit about me about things, and I didn't know, you know. Like, I was like oblivious to it all, and so was she. But we started being friends again last summer for a while, and it didn't really work out. But she moved away again, but not to Minnesota this time. She just lives like 20 minutes away, I think. But it really, really sucks, like, because I still think about it, and she was the only person that I could tell everything to. And she could tell me everything, and we were like crazy little girls. Like, looking back at it, it's like we really weren't that crazy, but we thought we were so cool, you know? I don't know, like, I miss her a lot, but when we talk, like, now sometimes we'll talk on Facebook and be like, I miss you so much, we need to hang out, we need to do this, and we never do. And maybe it's for the best or whatever, but it really sucks. Because, like, she was my only real best friend that I ever had. Like, I have friends now that are like true friends, you know. They don't go out and do the things that like my old friends did. Like, last year when we stopped being friends or whatever, I hung out with really, really bad girls, and I just wanted to do really bad things all the time. And yeah, like, they really messed me up for a while, but now I have really good friends, and they're really good people and all that. But it gets kind of boring because, yeah, they don't really do a lot of exciting things. But I miss having that person that we could relate to each other so much. Like, we were total opposites. Like, because when I was in 8th grade and she was in 6th grade, she kind of looked kind of like skater and all that, and I was like, I don't know, I was like the goth chick or whatever. And then I changed, and I was like totally like Hollister and Abercrombie all the time, and that was totally not me. I just wanted to fit in because I got like bullied really bad. But now, since I'm an upperclassman, that doesn't really happen, and so I'm not afraid to like be myself anymore. And so we're just, it's never gonna be like it was before, and I really wish it would, because I really, I don't know, it sucks, because I see her post on Facebook pictures of her, and I'm just like, she's so beautiful, and she gets lots of likes on her pictures, and I get lots of likes on my pictures, and I feel like if we were to hang out, we would have so much to say, and we'd have so much to tell each other, because it's been so long. And I wish we could, but it probably won't happen. Maybe someday we'll be friends again, because we would always tell each other, because even when we would get mad at each other, we'd be mad at each other for like 20 minutes, and then it would be back to normal. I wish that it was like that right now, because lately, even though I have these really good friends, I just feel really lonely. Like, I have great friends, and I got this great so-called man in my life and everything, but it gets really lonely to think about what I used to have with someone. Like, it was so powerful. Like, our friendship was more than any friendship could ever be. Like, it was just wonderful, you know? It was great. And I don't have that anymore. Like, I can tell my friends anything, but we can't relate, you know? Like me and her could. And, well, I don't know. If you see this, you know who you are, and you should talk to me, and we should do something, because I really miss you. And I don't know if you miss me, but I miss you. I miss you a lot. I'm I'm starting to tear up, so I should probably go now, but I miss you and I love you and you're still my best friend even though we don't talk anymore. So, yeah. Peace out.